Hi student, this is your professor Madhuri Pawar from College of Agriculture, Fulton. Today I am conducting the lecture on the topic study of mouth parts in insect. The mouth part of insect is a composite structure which is concerned with uptake of food. The typical mouth part of an insect consists of following part or component, that is labrum, a pair of mandible, a pair of maxillae, hypopharynx, and labium. These components are present in all type of mouth part, but these components were either modified or absent in some type of mouth part. So next we will see the type of mouth part. The first is chewing and biting type of mouth part, second piercing and sucking type of mouth part, third chewing and lapping type of mouth part, fourth one is rasping and sucking type of mouth part, fifth sponging, and sixth siphoning type of mouth part. So first of all, we will see the chewing and biting type of mouth part. The chewing and biting type of mouthpart is seen in primitive insect, or it is a primitive type of mouthpart which is common or typical type of mouthpart which is rather modified in another type of mouthpart. So we will see in detail the chewing and biting type of mouthpart. First of all, the first component of this chewing and biting type of mouthpart, that is labrum. It is also known as upper lip. It is also known as upper lip. It forms the roof of the mouth cavity. It forms the roof of the mouth cavity. As we know, the mouth is concerned with uptake of food. So it should be in cavity. The uptake of food or intake of food should be in cavity. Insect should take the food from the cavity. So we will call the mouth as a cavity, mouth cavity. So labrum is a also known as upper lip, or it forms the roof of the mouth cavity. If we see the structure of the labrum, then we will find that it is a small sclerite like structure which forms the roof of the mouth cavity, and it have a inner lobe like structure, or it have the lobe like structure on its inner side, which is known as labrum epipharynx. And the function of the labrum epipharynx is to taste the food. Also, the function of the labrum is to hold the food material while feeding. For that, it have a notch-like structure on its dorsal side. It have a V-shaped notch-like structure on its dorsal side. So, labrum is a, we can repeat this component. So, it is a labrum. It is a small sclerite that forms the roof of the mouth cavity, and it have a notch-like structure at its dorsal side to hold the food material, and it have the lobe-like structure on its inner side, which is known as labrum epipharynx, and the labrum epipharynx has function to taste the food material. Okay. Also, the labrum, it is a sclerite, small sclerite. As we know, the labrum is also a component of the head capsule, which is attached to clypeus by clypeolabral suture. So it's all about labrum. Next we will see the next component, mandible. Mandible, as we know, in component of mouth part, we already told that mandibles are paired structure. That means pair of mandible. These are paired structure, unsegmented and strongest and highly sclerotized part of the mouth part. The mandibles are highly sclerotized. That means it is the hardest part of the mouth part. It is attached to the head capsule by means of two joints, that is gingivalis and condyle, and it possesses along its inner side a teeth-like structure that is called as incisor and molars that helps in the process of cutting the food material. Each mandible is moved by the powerful abductor and adductor muscle. Next, maxillae. Maxillae is also paired structure, which is also composite structure, which is made up of cardo, stipe, Glacinia, Gallia, and Palpiflora. So, in detail, maxillae is a composite structure which is made up of cardo, stipe, Glacinia, Gallia. The cardo is a basal triangular sclerite which is attached to head capsule, and cardo bears a rectangular shape structure that is known as stipe, and along the along the proximal end of the along the proximal end of the stipe there are two lobe-like structure. Inner lobe-like structure is known as lacinium and outer lobe-like structure is known as gallia. And along the lateral side of this stipe there is a plate-like structure is known as palpifera, which bear the five segmented sensory appendage which is known as maxillary pulp. Next, we will see the component of the mouth part, that is hypopharynx. Hypopharynx is a tongue-like structure which is situated between the labrum and labium. And at the base of hypopharynx, there is an opening of salivary gland. Next, we will see the labium. Labium, it is also known as lower lip, and it is also called as second maxilla. It closes the mouth cavity from below. As we see, the labium is also a composite structure which is mainly divided into three parts, that is prementum, mentum and submentum. Submentum is the distal part, mentum is a middle part, and prementum is a proximal part. The prementum bears two pair of lobes. The inner pair of lobe is known as glossy, and the outer pair of lobe is known as paraglossy. And the both lateral side of the labium bears a plate-like structure, that is palpigere, which bears three segmented sensory appendage, that is labial pulp. So students, it's all about the chewing and biting type of mouth part. Next we will see the piercing and sucking type of mouth part.